Welcome, everyone, to the Plains in Jordan-Hare Stadium, home of the Auburn Tigers, where telling someone War Eagle is just as common as saying hello. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see, the Virginia Cavaliers taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Cavaliers will kick it away to start us off. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Tigers' offense will get the first swing of the game. And these guys involve everybody in the passing game, and none more prominent than this big fella.
The quarterback knows he's going to be under duress in this game, so who do you look for? The tight end, and there aren't many better than this guy.
No, and just big bodies that you can miss a little bit high, and it really doesn't matter, but over the middle of the field, closer throws, so nice to have a security blanket with a great tight end.
Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gonna run it. It's Suggs. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Trying to get to it. Usually see better timing between this senior quarterback and his receivers. That one well behind him. Auburn sends out the punting unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll field the punt. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So the Virginia Cavaliers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
He's going to go for a big one. Fires into traffic, picked off. Looking for more room. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Offense getting set for first down. He's looking to throw it. Gets it out quickly.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
You know, these throws to the perimeter of the field can be so tricky for a quarterback. You've got to be pinpoint accurate and have great timing. You didn't see it there from the QB.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And he's got it inside the 10. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offensive.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They'll try to get it going in the right direction this time, 2nd and long from the 19. Gives it to the back on the draw. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Scanning the field, it's Carter. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Cavaliers will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. They bring him down, and he's going to carry that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Power football with the run. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
They try to pop a run on the draw. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. The Cavaliers send out the punt unit. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. And a precision punt there will pin the deep inside their own 10-yard line. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Wide out in motion. Looking to pass on 2nd down. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. He gets a block. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Green.
This quarterback right now is in a groove. He's doing a nice job in the crease now. He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And here comes the offense on second down. To the air, it's Carter. They're working that left side. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. And the Cavaliers have pushed it inside the 20. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. He'll do it himself. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
When you're a defensive guy and you want to fire in, you want to go hit the quarterback, but you know if I fire in, he's just going to give the football up. You got to be patient. You got to understand what your responsibility is. Then you see when he keeps the football, you got to go tag him. And the problem is these guys are such good athletes. They're so hard to catch once they do pull the football. But it's kind of like the hidden hat trick. You know, where's the ball? It's underneath him.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. The official says no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. Final play of the quarter coming. Off the play fake on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. And he pulls it in at the 15. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this, baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Lets it fly. He's got it. At midfield, he's got room. Just trucks through it. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Looking downfield, it's Carter. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got his man to the left. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well.
Looking deep down the right side. And it's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Auburn! And they take it in for 6 more points. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Handoff to the single running back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He'll pull it on the read. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Snap it to the back. Got the first down. Looking for more. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And it's just got to be nice to have a running back that can make big-time plays with his feet. First down, second down, third down right here. His opportunity, he gets the football, makes a huge gain. He makes this offense go, and it makes it so easy to be a play caller.
Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. Going with the counter play here. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw, it's Carter. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Cavaliers are on the move. They'll throw it on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. He caught it. And he will score! Touchdown, Virginia!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Now on 2nd down and short. They want to run it left here. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Trying play action. Unloads it left. It's caught downfield. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Suggs. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback will audible. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Caught near the sticks. It's Hurley. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Fresh set of downs after the completion. He's going to pass. Looking left. Makes the catch. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point in the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll line up for a second down play. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. He'll pull it down. Across the 25. He's got room. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down. Auburn hopes to get War Eagle flying in this red zone trip. Wants to throw on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Auburn.
Receivers do this every day, all day. Throw it up. I will go get it. I will stay in bounds. Nice job knowing where he was at on the field to get that foot in bounds, to get the big touchdown for this offense.
35, Virginia.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Dropping back, it's Carter. Pocket starts to collapse. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Just enough time for one final play of the half. He's looking to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Tigers will kick it away to start the second half. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They'll start the third quarter with the run. And he's a real nowhere man tackle.
No game.
Game land. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They go to the draw. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Didn't find a single crack to run through on the last two plays. Let's see if they go up top on 3rd and 10. Fires one high and deep. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
Hold it. Open.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Off the play fake on first down to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger! And the beatdown has ensued.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field, and score. There's no end in sight for these guys.
42, Virginia 10.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Looking for a productive play on first down. Give to the back. Makes a man miss. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Off play action. Caught near the sideline, it's Hill. And he just couldn't get started. Goes down behind the line of scrimmage, and they'll lose yardage on the completion. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Green. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll leave it with him. Nifty little dance step. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you can...
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Buying some time. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Auburn doing business in the red zone. To the air on first down. Extending the play. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. After the big first down sack, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Back to throw, it's Carter. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll give it to the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll put the tight end in motion. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Wide open downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The Cavaliers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Marches ahead. blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone. He hurls one deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And the route is on. They have not been able to cover this guy all day.
Nah, I tell you what, this offense is featuring him. They're doing a really good job. This guy's explosive. He's dynamic. He's making big plays. And heck yeah, I'm going to get him the football as many ways as I can. Kudos to the offense for finding the gap.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Back to throw. It's Carter. He finds his man. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. Jet sweep, trying to get the edge. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up second and 4. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On second down, looking to throw. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. And he's brought down, but this interception, a huge play to end this quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. Leaves it with the running back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on second and 2. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Takes the handoff. It's Suggs. The Tigers are stopped, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got room at the 35. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking for the end zone. Oh, picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. The give to the left. At the 15, he's loose. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt.
At this point in the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
He's going to run it. At the 35, he's loose. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there pushes second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. It's Dobbs. Pressure. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that ball is picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. The run from the shotgun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. From the gun, they'll try the middle. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. He's got it. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. They're bringing heat. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the 1st down. And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the offense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Now with a 1st and goal, let's see what Auburn's got cooking. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Auburn! And the stomping has commenced. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. And he made the extra point without problem. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Finds his man. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Cavaliers will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 30. He's got great speed. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Leaves it with the back. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Trying to impose their will with the run. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. Takes it on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David, but I'll say this. If you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, that you're talking about.
Looking for a man. It's Dobbs. Got his man on the right. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.